What if your credit score was more than just a number? What if it was an energetic reflection of how much the universe trusts you? Every payment you make, every time you ignore a bill, every moment you say, "I'll deal with it later," it's all energy. It's all vibration. Your credit score doesn't just measure money. It measures alignment. Because the universe speaks in trust, and trust is energy. When you're in fear, chaos, or confusion, your vibration says, "I'm not ready." But when you move with clarity, discipline, and gratitude, that same energy says, "You can trust me," and money begins to flow again. They'll teach you about interest rates. They'll tell you to check your score. But no one tells you about the vibration behind it, the frequency that decides how the world sees your financial energy. There's a reason some people attract credit, opportunities, and wealth effortlessly, while others stay stuck no matter how hard they try. It's not luck, it's vibration. And there's one tool that bridges both worlds, the world of energy and the world of numbers. A single golden crystal, known for centuries as the stone of prosperity, citron. This crystal doesn't fix your score magically, it reprograms you. It tunes your energy to trust, focus, and abundance. Because when your vibration rises, your finances follow. Always. You've tried everything before. Budgeting, waiting, hoping things will finally get better. You've tracked expenses, cut cards, made sacrifices. But the truth is, it was never just about numbers. It was about energy. The way you feel when you think about money. The story your body tells every time you open your bank app. And tonight, that story changes. Because there's a ritual that merges both worlds, spiritual focus and practical strategy. It takes one crystal and one action that takes less than 5 minutes a day. But the impact? It's lasting. You'll not only feel lighter, you'll begin to see the results. People around the world are already doing this. And their energy, their confidence, and yes, their credit scores are rising. So stay with me until the end of this video, because in just a few moments, you'll learn how to perform the crystal energy ritual plus credit score hack that shifts your vibration, resets your focus, and opens the flow of financial trust once again. Because once you raise your energy, your credit follows. And once your credit rises, doors that once stayed closed will begin to open effortlessly. This is the bridge between money and energy, between the seen and the unseen. And it all starts right here, with one golden crystal and one new vibration. Before we go any deeper, take a moment to align your energy with this channel. Because what you're hearing right now, it's not just information, it's frequency. If you want to stay connected to this energy of prosperity and transformation, here's what I invite you to do right now. Subscribe to the channel. This is your energetic yes to wealth. Turn on the bell so you never miss a new ritual, a new secret, a new moment of alignment. Like this video because every click is a declaration. I choose abundance. And comment below. I open my flow. Every one of these actions isn't just digital. It's energetic. Each one tells the universe, I'm ready to receive. So go ahead, subscribe, activate the bell, like this video, and type it below. Because from this moment on, you're no longer watching alone. You're joining a movement of people raising their vibration, one ritual at a time. What if holding a single crystal could actually raise your credit score? At first, it sounds ridiculous, like mixing magic with mathematics, two completely different worlds. One is made of light, vibration, and invisible frequencies. The other is made of numbers, banks, and algorithms that seem cold and unfeeling. But what if both worlds were speaking the same language, the language of energy and trust? Because that's exactly what your credit score is, a mirror of trust. It doesn't only reflect your finances. It reflects how you manage energy. Every payment made on time, every bill ignored, every debt settled or delayed, it's all energy in motion. Each financial choice sends out a signal, and that signal creates a vibration, and that vibration becomes your reputation, both spiritually and financially. Crystals, especially citron, the golden stone of wealth, work on the same principle. They don't create energy. They amplify it. Citron vibrates at a frequency of clarity, confidence, and prosperity. When you hold it, it doesn't magically change your life, it changes you. It reminds your mind and body what abundance feels like. It strengthens your sense of responsibility, steadies your emotions, and activates your inner magnetism toward stability. Imagine this moment. You're sitting quietly in the morning light, holding a small piece of citron in your palm. It's warm from your touch, glowing faintly in the sun. You breathe deeply, slowly, letting the world fall silent around you. With every inhale, you draw in calm. With every exhale, you release fear. And then softly you whisper, "I radiate financial trust." Something changes inside you. The tightness in your chest eases. The worry about bills and numbers begins to dissolve. You realize that your credit score isn't your enemy. It's just a reflection of your alignment. It's how the world measures consistency, reliability, and flow. The same principles the universe uses to measure energy. Money responds to vibration. It feels your intention. It senses your level of trust in yourself. When you operate from fear or avoidance, your energy contracts and opportunities disappear. But when you operate from confidence and gratitude, your energy expands and life responds in kind. So what if you could take something as grounded as your credit score and infuse it with intention, alignment, and spiritual strength? What if improving your finances wasn't about stress and shame, but about trust and energy? That's what today's ritual is about. Bridging the unseen and the practical, merging vibration and structure. Because wealth doesn't come to chaos, it comes to harmony. In the next few minutes, you'll learn how to use one crystal citron as a tool to raise your vibration and synchronize it with responsible financial action. A ritual that reprograms your energy and rewires your habits at the same time. Because when your vibration rises, your finances follow. And when your energy is clear, even your credit score begins to glow. Crystals have one main purpose: to focus and amplify energy. They don't change who you are. They magnify what's already within you. And when you combine that focused energy with responsible credit habits, something remarkable happens. Your outer results begin to accelerate as your inner energy aligns. The citron crystal, known for centuries as the stone of prosperity, doesn't magically erase debt or fix your credit overnight. Instead, it shifts your vibration into harmony with abundance. It helps you embody the frequency of someone who naturally attracts stability, order, and growth. Because wealth, real and lasting wealth, isn't just about numbers. It's about the energy behind your actions. When your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors align with responsibility and gratitude, the universe mirrors that alignment back to you in the form of opportunity, trust, and flow. Think of it as two mirrors facing each other. One mirror is the citron, reflecting your inner clarity, your willingness to grow, your energy of trust. The other mirror is the credit system, reflecting how consistently you honor your commitments in the physical world. When both mirrors are facing each other, light multiplies. The more you align with truth, order, and discipline, the stronger that reflection becomes. So when you hold your citron and set the intention to radiate financial trust, you're not doing something mystical or random. You're conditioning your subconscious mind. You're training your nervous system to feel at peace with money, to see credit not as fear or limitation, but as a tool of empowerment. From that state, every financial decision becomes intentional. You start paying on time not because you have to, but because it feels natural, aligned, and self-respecting. You begin to see your credit card not as a trap, but as a channel of opportunity. And that's when your reality starts shifting. Your credit score improves because your vibration improves. Your confidence grows because your actions now match your intentions. It's not luck. It's alignment, pure, measurable synergy between energy and structure. This ritual isn't about superstition. It's about synergy, the meeting point between your spiritual and financial selves, because prosperity loves structure. It flows where there is order, gratitude, and attention. The universe doesn't respond to chaos. It responds to consistency. Every moment you show up with integrity, in your energy and your money, you strengthen the signal that says, I am trustworthy. I am ready for more. So for the next 10 days, practice this alignment daily. Hold your citron, repeat your affirmation, and take one small, consistent financial action. Pay a bill, review your balance, or automate a payment. You'll start to notice the shift, not just in your numbers, but in your entire presence. You'll walk lighter, you'll think clearer, and you'll feel, deep down, that your energy and your money are finally moving in the same direction. Because when you align energy with responsibility, wealth doesn't just follow, it multiplies. Anna from Colorado had always believed in energy, but when it came to money, she felt powerless. Her credit score had hovered in the low 500s for years. Every time she tried to fix it, something would go wrong. A late payment here, a forgotten bill there. The cycle of guilt and frustration became her constant companion. She didn't realize it then, but her financial situation wasn't just about numbers. It was about energy. One morning, she decided to try something different, something that combined her spirituality with practical change. She found a small citron crystal at a local shop, warm gold in color and soft to the touch. The woman behind the counter told her, "This is the stone of clarity and prosperity. Hold it with intention, and it will remind you of your power." So every morning, before checking her phone or rushing into her day, Anna sat by her window, holding that crystal over her heart. She took 3 deep breaths, closed her eyes, and whispered, "I radiate financial trust." At first, it felt strange. She had never felt trust around money, only anxiety. But slowly, something began to shift. The ritual gave her focus. The warmth of the stone, the sound of her breath, the simple repetition of that sentence, it grounded her. It made her feel calm, capable, and present. Within days, she noticed something subtle but powerful. She stopped avoiding her finances. She began opening her emails instead of ignoring them. She logged into her credit accounts, and instead of feeling fear, she felt curiosity. That awareness created movement. She set up automatic payments so she would never miss a due date again. She tracked every transaction in a notebook, not from a place of punishment, but from gratitude. "Thank you for letting me have this money, and thank you for letting me use it wisely." The result? Within 6 months, her credit score rose by 120 points. But what amazed her even more was how she felt peaceful, confident, and in control for the first time in years. "It wasn't magic," she said later. "It was focus. The crystal reminded me to stay grounded, responsible, and consistent. Every time I saw it, I remembered the kind of person I was becoming." And that's the real power of this ritual. It's not about luck or superstition. It's about energy meeting action. The crystal is a physical anchor, a daily reminder of who you are and what you're capable of. When you touch it, you reconnect with the vibration of responsibility, clarity, and prosperity. When you pair that vibration with real steps, like paying bills on time, automating your finances, and tracking your growth, your results multiply naturally. That's what this ritual truly does. It turns vibration into accountability. It brings your energy and your actions into harmony. It transforms the invisible into the tangible, until one day, just like Anna, you look at your life and realize you're no longer chasing trust. You've become it. Here's your practical step, the part where energy becomes structure and intention becomes action. If you want to transform your credit and bring stability into your financial life, the most powerful thing you can do is also one of the simplest: automate your credit payments. Even if you can only afford the minimum each month, automation is a declaration of trust and consistency. It removes chaos from the process and replaces it with rhythm, the same rhythm that abundance recognizes. Late payments damage your credit score faster than almost anything else. They send a signal, not just to the financial system, But to your own subconscious, I'm not in control. But when you set your payments to run automatically, you tell a very different story. You tell your energy, your mind, and the universe, I keep my promises, I'm reliable, I'm ready for more. Think of automation as a spiritual tool disguised as a financial hack. It's not just about paying bills, it's about building trust between you and money. When you automate your payments, you remove emotional friction. There's no more anxiety about due dates, no more guilt about forgetting, no more last-minute panic. It all flows smoothly, like a current of abundance that moves without interruption. You only need to do it once. Log into your credit card account or banking app, set up automatic payments, and choose the minimum or full balance, whatever fits your current situation. From that moment forward, the energy of consistency begins to ripple through your finances. Every month, without effort, your bills are paid on time. Every month, your credit score reflects your reliability. And every month, your vibration strengthens because you're living in harmony with order. Consistency is magnetic. Every on-time payment is an energetic signal, a pulse that says, I am trustworthy, I am aligned, I am stable. And trust, in both the spiritual and financial realms, is the foundation of wealth. The universe rewards order. Banks reward reliability. Both are reflections of the same principle. When you show up consistently, doors open. And the beauty of this is that it compounds. The longer you remain consistent, the stronger your energy becomes. In 3 months, you'll notice a shift in your mindset. In 6, you'll start to see results in your score. In 12, you'll feel an unshakable confidence because you'll know you've built a relationship with money that's based on respect, not fear. Opportunities respond to that vibration. Loans get approved. Rewards appear. Promotions manifest. Because the frequency of consistency and trust doesn't just attract better numbers, it attracts a better reality. So automate today. Let the energy of order carry your finances forward, even while you sleep. Because when you blend vibration with structure, you don't just raise your credit score, you raise your entire frequency of abundance. Crystals anchor energy. Credit scores measure it. At first, those two ideas seem unrelated. One belongs to the world of vibration and light, the other to numbers and algorithms. But when you look deeper, you realize they're both reflections of the same law. Energy seeks order. What you focus on grows, and what you stabilize multiplies. Citron, in particular, resonates at a frequency that promotes clarity, confidence, and manifestation. It is often called the merchant's stone because its vibration aligns with prosperity and discipline, the two exact qualities that define both spiritual wealth and financial health. From a mystical perspective, citron doesn't create abundance out of nowhere. It clears the energetic clutter that keeps abundance from flowing. It absorbs negativity, transforms doubt into focus, and helps you hold a vibration of stability. It becomes a reminder, a physical symbol of your decision to move from fear to trust, from chaos to clarity. When you hold it daily, you're not just meditating. You're anchoring a new frequency. You're training your energy to stay grounded in prosperity rather than scarcity. But here's where it gets fascinating. Science supports this process more than most people realize. In neuroscience, focus is everything. Whatever you repeatedly associate with safety and confidence rewires your brain. When you hold a crystal, especially while focusing on a clear, empowering affirmation like, I radiate financial trust, your brain begins to associate that sensation with peace and strength. It's a focal point, a trigger for your neural pathways to fire in patterns of calm, order, and optimism. That small, repeated act literally conditions your nervous system for abundance. And when you pair that with practical financial habits, like automating your payments, you're reinforcing the same neurological pattern in the physical world. You're telling your subconscious, we are safe, we are consistent, we follow through. Each on-time payment becomes a piece of real-world evidence that matches the vibration you've been holding in your meditation. Your mind begins to trust your behavior, and your energy begins to match your reality. This is the bridge between the mystical and the measurable. One side speaks the language of energy, vibration, light, intention. The other speaks the language of data, transactions, scores, and percentages. But they are both part of one truth: order creates expansion. When your inner world becomes organized, your outer world follows. That's why spiritual energy must evolve into structure, because structure is what turns potential into permanence. The more you align your vibration with your actions, the stronger your results become. And here's the irony: structure, which many people think limits freedom, is actually what creates it. Once you've built reliable systems, emotionally and financially, your energy is free to flow. You no longer chase stability, you embody it. This is where manifestation becomes measurable. This is where faith meets data. And this is how the unseen becomes undeniable. Find a quiet space where the world feels still, a space where your mind can soften and your energy can settle. Sit comfortably, away from noise and distraction, and hold your citron crystal in your hand. Let it rest against your skin, feeling its smooth, grounded texture. This is your point of focus, your bridge between energy and structure, between intention and action. Close your eyes and take 3 slow, deep breaths. Inhale abundance, exhale fear. With each breath, feel your nervous system relax. Let your body remember what safety feels like. Let your shoulders drop, your jaw unclench, your breath deepen. On your next inhale, imagine golden light entering your lungs, a warm current of prosperity filling every cell of your body. On the exhale, release every old belief that says, "I'm not good with money," or "I'll never be stable." Watch those thoughts dissolve like smoke. Then, whisper softly, "I radiate financial trust." Let the words vibrate in your chest. Feel your heartbeat syncing with the rhythm of wealth itself, steady, confident, calm. You are now aligning your frequency with abundance, shifting from anxiety to assurance. This is not just a mantra, it's a declaration. It's your energetic signature telling the universe, "I can be trusted with prosperity." Now, while still holding the crystal, open your banking app or computer. Go to your credit card or loan account and set up automatic payments. Choose a date that aligns with your pay cycle, even if you can only afford the minimum. As you press confirm, imagine golden energy flowing from your hand, through the crystal, into your financial system. Visualize it traveling like light through wires, stabilizing, organizing, strengthening your foundation. Every click becomes an act of alignment. Every automation becomes proof that your energy and your actions are finally speaking the same language. Stay with the feeling for a few moments. Picture your finances as a golden river, flowing smoothly and effortlessly. See your credit score rising like sunlight over the horizon, steady, natural, inevitable. You're no longer chasing financial peace. You're living it. To complete the ritual, bring your hands together, the crystal between your palms, and whisper one final affirmation. My energy lifts my credit. Say it with full belief, letting the words echo through your chest. Feel gratitude rise, gratitude for the money you already have, for the discipline you're cultivating, and for the prosperity now unfolding. Do this ritual for 10 days straight. Each morning or evening, repeat the steps with intention and presence. You'll start to notice small shifts, not just in your numbers, but in your energy. You'll feel lighter, calmer, more capable. You'll stop reacting to money and start leading it. Because this ritual isn't only about improving your credit. It's about remembering that your energy and your decisions are partners in creation. And when they move together, prosperity has no choice but to follow. Repeat this every day, as if your life depended on it. My energy lifts my credit. Say it softly at first, then stronger, with every breath. Let the words roll off your tongue like a spell that rewires your reality. Because this isn't just an affirmation, it's a frequency. A vibration that carries a command to both your subconscious mind and the energetic field that surrounds you. When you repeat this phrase, you're not simply hoping for better circumstances. You're reprogramming the way you vibrate around money. You're training your nervous system to respond to finances with calm, not panic. Each repetition sends a signal through your entire being, reminding you that you are in control of your energy, your habits, and your results. Say it when you wake up, before you even reach for your phone. Whisper it while you brush your teeth. Repeat it while you check your account balance or pay a bill. Let it become the soundtrack of your day, a quiet rhythm that reminds you of who you're becoming, someone who radiates trust, alignment, and responsibility. The phrase, "my energy lifts my credit," isn't metaphorical. It's literal. Your credit score is a mirror of your energetic consistency. It reflects how well you follow through, how calmly you respond to stress, and how disciplined you are with the flow of money. When your vibration rises, when you operate from peace, gratitude, and order, that consistency manifests as stability in the physical world. Each word in this phrase carries intention. My energy, it begins with ownership. No one else can change your vibration but you. Lifts, this is action. You are not waiting for rescue. You are rising through your own alignment. My credit, this is your relationship with trust, both spiritual and financial. It's personal, sacred, and evolving. Say it until you feel it vibrate through your chest. Say it until the words stop sounding like words and start feeling like truth. Because the moment you truly believe it, everything around you begins to adjust. Your decisions, your emotions, your opportunities, even your numbers. The universe listens to conviction, not repetition. When your energy lifts, your score will follow, because both are systems of trust. Your vibration tells the universe, I am stable, I am aware, I am consistent. Your payment history tells the financial system the exact same thing. Both respond to the same language, clarity and confidence. So make this phrase your anchor. Write it on a sticky note and place it where you'll see it, your mirror, your wallet, your phone background. Every time you read it, breathe it in. Feel it as fact, not fantasy. Because the moment you believe this, the exact moment the words feel true in your body, the universe and your credit will rise to meet you. My energy lifts my credit. If this message resonated with you, it means your energy is already shifting. It means your vibration is calling for transformation, not tomorrow, not someday, but now. You didn't find this video by accident. You were guided to it because a part of you is ready to stop struggling with money and start creating harmony with it. So before you scroll away, take a breath. Feel the air move through your chest. Hold your crystal in your hand. Feel its warmth, its weight, its stillness, and let this moment become a declaration. Now say it with intention, out loud or in the comments below. My credit is rising. Type it in all caps because you're not just leaving a comment, you're anchoring a truth. You're writing your vibration into the world, letting the universe see your decision in real time. These words are not small. They carry energy. Every time someone reads them, that energy amplifies. It becomes part of a collective current, a wave of people restoring trust, stability, and financial confidence together. Don't just watch this video. Declare your alignment with it. Take part in the ritual of momentum. When you write those words, you're proving to your own subconscious that you're not passively hoping for change. You're co-creating it. Because the universe doesn't respond to hesitation. It responds to conviction. And while you're here, make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell. Why? Because consistency builds power. Every new video, every new ritual, every teaching that arrives here is a tool to help you stay aligned, focused, and growing. The bell isn't just a notification. It's your reminder that abundance is an ongoing practice, not a one-time event. Then, take one more action, like this video if you felt something shift inside you. That single click may seem small, but energetically, it's a signal, a way of saying, yes, I'm choosing this frequency. Every like sends out a pulse of affirmation, strengthening the field of prosperity we're building together. And finally, share this video with someone who's ready to release financial stress and reclaim their sense of stability. You never know whose life you might touch, whose heart you might awaken. Prosperity multiplies when it's shared. Because in the end, this isn't just about credit or numbers. It's about trust. The trust between you and money, between you and your energy, between you and life itself. When that trust is restored, everything begins to flow again. So take a moment, breathe, hold your crystal close, and declare one last time, with your voice, with your energy, and with your heart. My credit is rising. Together, we're not just improving scores, we're rebuilding confidence, harmony, and power. Together, we rise.